Hey everyone, so today is going to be a little bit of a different video. I am going to be reviewing some gluten-free snacks. So due to medical reasons, I have been put on a gluten-free diet for the next 3 weeks. That was like a big shock to me. I basically eat like exclusively gluten foods. So I was thinking I need some more snacks, I need some more food, especially at my dorm that is gluten-free, so I have something to eat throughout the day. It's kind of hard because at the dining halls they do have gluten-free options, but there's not a ton and not a lot of stuff that I necessarily eat. So I kind of wanted to expand the amount of food that I was eating that was gluten-free and try out some more snacks. All of these were bought at Big Y because that's the supermarket near us, and they had a pretty good selection of gluten-free stuff. So I'm just gonna go quickly through all the different products I got, and then I'm going to cook them all and eat them. So the first product is the Annie's mac and cheese. I love Annie's mac and cheese. So this is gluten-free and it's made with rice pasta. And so, you know, I like rice noodles like for a lot of like the Asian foods. So I think it might not be like too different. I'm hoping this one tastes good because this is something I could definitely buy more of and have as a regular meal. Okay, so the next thing is also like a little bit of like a meal snack. It's Trace Latin Foods, I can't talk. It's not even in Spanish and I can't even say it. It's spinach and cheese pupusas. It's made with corn tortillas, so that's why it's gluten-free. And this just heats up, I think, in the oven or a skillet. So I'm probably gonna heat it up in the little toaster oven that we have and see how they turn out. So the next thing I never ever heard of, this was just in the aisle at Big Y, and it's Char gluten-free chocolates. So this looks just like Twix. This is from Europe's #1 gluten-free brand. I never heard of it, so we'll see how it holds up against Twix. The next is also something I've eaten before, so this is Walker's shortbread. I love Walker's. It's a Scottish brand and they have shortbread. They have like shortbread with chocolate. They have a lot of different kind of cookies, but this is just like the plain pure butter shortbread. I love shortbread, and so we'll see what the gluten-free version tastes like. And so the next two things are both mug cake kind of things. This is King Arthur flour gluten-free chocolate chip cookie. So this kind of comes in the container that like the microwavable mac and cheeses usually come in, and this is just add water and microwave. So I'm not sure how you get a cookie out of just putting water into this, but we'll see. And then finally, we have Udi's, which is that brand I was talking about. It's a cinnamon coffee cake, and so this is again one of those mug cake kind of a thing. So this one you actually have to put in a mug. It doesn't come with a little container. So I'm gonna go through and make all of these things or just open them and eat them, and then I will review them and tell you what the gluten-free snacks are all like. So I really want to start with the Walker shortbread. Like I said, I know what these are supposed to taste like, so I just want to go in and see what they're like. Some are broken, so here's one of the cookies. I'm clearly eating a bunch of it, so I'm really surprised. I don't think I really noticed much of a difference. Honestly, they taste like even a little bit plainer than the regular shortbread. Maybe that's because like the gluten-free flour or whatever they used doesn't have as much taste as like the regular gluten flour they do. I don't know. It's a solid cookie. That was like a full 10 out of 10. I can't wait to eat more, but I can't eat more because I have so many more foods to try and I'm gonna be so full by the end of this. Since I'm too lazy to go to the kitchen and cook anything, I'm gonna go and try these Twix knockoffs next. They're not Twix knockoffs, but who knows? I wonder what came first. I mean, this kind of looks like an old brand, but who knows? Maybe the cookie is a new formula based off the Twix. So it looks like it's made with corn flour. So that's the kind of flour that they're using in this. It smells like a Twix, but like more German chocolatey. Ooh. Okay, right off the bat, it was like too soft. I like how in the Twix, when you bite it, it's like kind of hard to bite. But this was just kind of like more of like a wafer rather than like a hard cookie. And it just has a kind of more grainy texture than a regular cookie would have. So I'm not sure if that's just how this formula is or if it is because it is gluten-free. I'd say that was more of like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Definitely not like the shortbread. The shortbread, I would just eat that whole tray right now. This is kind of like, I'll have a couple bites and then I'm like, I'm kind of good. Let's go and try the pupusas. Okay, so we cooked the pupusa. I hope it's cooked. I mean, it started like... Yeah, no, that literally did just slide off the plate. But I cooked it and it like started exploding, basically. It was like, I don't know. I think it's cooked enough. So this looks like pretty good. It's really stringy, like mozzarella. This is interesting. It's like pretty good. I like the inside a lot. I mean, mozzarella and spinach is like my life, so. Yeah, the outside tastes like a Frito-Lay. You know, both of them are corn-based, like tortilla kind of things, but I'm not like loving the taste of like the Frito with the mozzarella and spinach. I definitely would have preferred like a flour tortilla. How I think maybe these are usually, I don't know if these are usually corn tortillas or if they are usually just flour ones, but for being gluten-free, I think this is good. Okay, so I think I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10 because besides like the weird like Frito taste, I'm not like crazy about Fritos. I really like the mozzarella and spinach. Okay, so I just finished my pupusa and we're just gonna go right into the mug cake. You know, might as well just keep eating. So we have the Udi's mug cake right here. It comes with 4 little packets. This has a QR code on it, so I'm really curious what this QR code is. Ooh, that smells so good. That just smells like a coffee cake right there. So we have our mug and we have this, so we'll just dump this in here. Try not to make a mess. I have my milk. I do not have a measuring spoon at all. Also, the sun is just creeping into my room and like, hello. So we'll do this over here. Just go for it. Nasty. It looks a little bit like oatmeal or something. And just mix, mix, mix. Should I add more milk? Should I not? Should we go for it? Let's just go for it. Just a tiny, tiny bit. Okay, that was like half a teaspoon. Real question, does it actually say don't eat the batter? I don't know. It doesn't say not to. Should we do it? It's a little gross, honestly. I think it might be, I say this had tapioca in it. Yeah, I think it's the tapioca flour. Okay, so I just heated the cake up. It looks kind of creepy. Not gonna lie, it looks a little sus. Let's just say it doesn't look like how it looks here. So let's dive into this. Again, this is what it looks like. I don't know. Okay, so some of it looks just like kind of uncooked. The flavor's not terrible. You know, it's just like a chewy cake. And that's what most mug cakes are anyway. I think I'll actually give this a 5 out of 10 just because it's not because of the gluten-free. It's just like I don't really like mug cakes. So, you know, as far as mug cakes go, there's probably better and there's definitely worse. I think this is a pretty like solid middle. So it gets like a 5 out of 10. So I did check out what this QR code was and it literally just brings you to a Google search for cinnamon coffee. That's it. Like nothing related to the Udi's, to this product, to coffee cake. Like it's literally cinnamon coffee. So it comes up with like results for Starbucks and like other cinnamon coffee products. So I really don't know why they put this QR code here because it doesn't have any relevance to this product at all. I'm really excited to try the mac and cheese. I think that's really gonna be a hit or a miss. So I just made the Annie's rice pasta mac and cheese and I have it right here. It looks pretty good. Let's see how it tastes though. It's mostly gonna be, I think, a question of the texture. Okay, interesting. So it's basically the same as mac and cheese. Like if I had this not knowing it was gluten-free or that it was rice pasta, I would not have known the difference, like guaranteed. It tastes basically like al dente pasta. I think it is a little bit harder. I think there's like a little bit more chew to it. It tastes like a little bit more thicker. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with this mac and cheese. I highly recommend this. Like honestly, if you're just looking for a mac and cheese and like all they have is the rice pasta gluten-free one, get it. There's literally like no difference. So this is definitely a 10 out of 10. Like, can't tell the difference. It tastes great. I love Annie's mac and cheese, and this is exactly what I was expecting from an Annie's mac and cheese. Okay, so it's now a lot later in the day. As you can see, we got some like golden hour light coming in. So I am now going to be doing the gluten-free chocolate chip cookie from King Arthur's Flour. After that cake mug thing, I don't have high hopes for this, but we're just gonna try it and see. Okay, so this is what it like looks like inside. It's just like a bunch of chunks of flour and like sugar and stuff, and then some chocolate chips. The chocolate chips look good at least. Okay, so that seems pretty good. So this is what the mixture looks like now. It's kind of ooey gooey. Okay, let's try this. This one tastes better. Do not eat raw mixer batter. Oh, this one actually says it. So I just heated this up. It's super hot, but this is what it looks like. The sun changes so quickly here, and like now it looks normal again. So anyway, it's been a few minutes and this is cooled, so we're gonna just go right in and try it out. Ooh, okay. I just got a big chunk of chocolate there. I can't tell if it's like a little undercooked or if it's just like how gooey the chocolate is, but it's super soft. So far, this is a better experience than the coffee cake. Let me just say that I'm enjoying it a lot more. This definitely gets my approval. This is not as dry and plain as the coffee cake mug cake was. Overall, this is really good. This exceeded my expectations. So I would definitely give this like an 8 out of 10. It was like almost there, you know, because it's still not a cookie, you know, and these microwave things are still a little sus. But for microwave stuff, this is definitely way better than all the other things that I've had. So this was such a fun video to do. I really liked trying out all this new food, and it kind of made me feel a little bit better about these next 3 weeks of being gluten-free, because it kind of shows me that there are really good options out there, especially the mac and cheese. That one made me feel really, really good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was super fun to do. I'm very full now. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.